Okay. So, good evening, everyone. A warm welcome to all the participants who have joined today. Thank you for taking the time to attend this webinar for Executive MBA in Analytics, offered in collaboration with the esteemed IIM Kashipur. The purpose of today's session is to provide you with an overview of the program and how it can help you in your professional careers. It is my pleasure to introduce you to our distinguished panelists for today's session. We are honored to have Professor Kunal Ganguly, Professor and Dean Development at IIM Kashipur, associated with the areas of Operations Management and Decision Sciences. He also serves as the Chairperson Executive Education, overseeing executive education initiatives at the Institute. We are also privileged to have Professor Sunil Jauhar, who is the Chairperson Executive MBA Analytics from the Operations Management and Decision Sciences area in IIM Kashipur. Additionally, we also have we are also delighted to have with us the EMBA alumni TR Prabhu, who is also here. We truly appreciate their presence and look forward hearing from their perspectives. Thank you all to the esteemed panelists and alumni for taking the time to interact with the participants. So without further delay, I would also like to invite the panelists to take up the session, and we'll begin now.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. You already have got my introduction, and my colleague, Professor Sunil, is also there. This program, basically you have gone through the brochure, all the details are there in the brochure itself, but still this is a platform to have an interaction, to clarify any doubts about the program whatsoever. And for that, we have invited our alumni. Reason being, it's better to know from what you say, horse's mouth. So those who have gone through the program, their experiences, so they can take you through their 2-year journey. Just to give a brief history about this program, 2020 we were the first, one of the first in India to start an MBA in analytics. I'm talking about regular degree program. Right, so that regular degree program is still running successfully in the core campus, IIM Kashipur, and it was accepted so well in the market and as a positive response. And guided by its success, encouraged by its result, we launched EMB Analytics. And again, we have it's not a fresh batch, so we have run several batches already of EMB Analytics. So it's not something like we are experimenting for the first time. We have done it. The program has evolved over the year. This program is a perfect blend of analytics related subject and management related courses. So the different facets of regular management courses like marketing, finance, HR, operations, everything is covered. Apart from that, a substantial focus on analytics related subjects. Okay, that's how this program has evolved, and we have, it's still a journey. So like AI, these days we are adding more elements of AI to the program, but it's not reflected in the name of the program. Name of the program is still MBA Analytics, because we can't every year change the name of the programs, right? So still analytics, but then inclusion of AI and related technologies as and when things are coming up, those are being incorporated in the program. As like any other MBA program, first year is all core courses where 50% are management related papers and 50% are analytics related papers. Second year, basically from term 5th onward, there's a trimester. Every trimester is of 3 months. So term 5 onward, it's all electives. Okay, and electives are inclined more loaded towards your analytics related subjects. Apart from that, there are courses of independent study. Suppose some of the electives you are interested, but there are not many subscribers because that's your unique interest. So what we do is we attach you with a faculty who has, demonstrated research experience on that area, and you can work together. Apart from that, there are a lot of industry workshops where industry people will come and, take you through a particular uh, theme, particular topic to that workshop mode, right? It's a degree program, so you get a regular alumni status where you get associated with this institute of national importance throughout your lifetime, right? So all, whatever regular MBA, gets then facility and advantage, you also get that same thing, but only the classes are in the weekend. It's a hybrid mode. We expect the participants to be regular in the beginning, but then beginning of the term, it's an optional. You can be in the campus or you can do it from the comfort from your home or office as you wish, right? But then attendance is compulsory, and we are one of the few institutes who are running a degree program, executive degree program of 900 contact hours. So that we are following according to uh, UGC norms. Okay, perhaps all possible norms are being followed. And then, friends, you must be knowing we are under IIM Act passed in Parliament in 2020. We have been declared Institute of National Importance and given the autonomy of launching our degree program. So this has recognition across. Okay, so that was brief about the program. Perhaps further my Professor Sunil will speak on it, and then later we will have our alum to take over. Okay, because they are the best person to take you through the journey of the program. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Ganguly sir, and a very warm welcome everyone. As rightly been mentioned by Ganguly sir, actually I'm gonna take a little time. Most of things been already covered by Ganguly sir. First and foremost, I welcome uh, Gautam to the team right now. Gautam, warm welcome. It's good to see you back after a long time. You're in mute, Gautam.
Thank you so much, Professor. Thank you so much.
Great. And we do have an Yogesh with us. Yogesh has also joined. So welcome, Yogesh, to the webinar.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
So I'll take hardly 2 minutes of a brief about the what been discussed. Professor Ganguly have already clarified most of things with respect to the program. So this particular program been designed keeping the government of India on norms as or UGC norms. We can say that 900 contact hours, and we do have in classes on weekend only, Saturday, Sunday. Many questions being online that how can I manage the workload as well as weekend classes and the load on the learning part as well. So some of our colleagues also join. Prabhu and Gautam and you guys going to help you to understand that they belong from the first batch. That first batch we started in 2022, 22 to 24. So they'll clarify all those questions on that line. Our classes runs on Saturday and Sunday, start from morning 9:15 until 5:30 in the evening. We do have one of the unique options as well as keeping the NEP in mind, National Education Policy. That NEP basically give an option of exit and rejoin as well. That is a special case scenario whenever somebody feel that they want some break. So after a year, they're going to take a break and come again after a year or 2 year. Total duration would be at least required 4 years to finish the degree program. That is what the plan. So this is another unique element we have as far as our program is concerned. One good opportunity for our students is not only the online classes, they can have an opportunity to visit the campus before each term. So we are going to have 6 terms and 6 visit possible. So we expect all the students do visit the campus because this is the best time to visit the campus, meet your faculty members, your colleagues, interact with them. And my students, Prabhu, Yogesh, and Gautam, and Prasad have recently joined. So welcome, Prasad. They can also help you to learn about it. What's the benefit of it? What they have gone through? It's already they got passed out 2 years, been already gone. 24 they got graduated. So they're gonna help us to learn more about it. We do have another unique opportunity for our students, and that first batch have utilized it. You can visit the other part of the world as far as the university immersion program as well. for a week or 2 week, where student get exposure of international university as well, where they're gonna learn something. Uh, Keeping the benefits in mind, 1 to 2 week of university immersion as well. And there are many other facets we have as far as our program is concerned. So rather taking too much of time, it's good to involve all our alumni right now. They're gonna help us to learn about their journey a little bit, about their experience, what to do, what not to do. They are the best person to help us. So shall we take questions, and based on that, and I think briefly let's learn about all four of our students, those who joined. You can start with Gautam. Gautam, please briefly you can share your experience journey.
Yeah, thank you, Professor Sunil, Professor Kunal, sir, and thanks for this opportunity for from Nuclear also to learn also. And I'm glad I'm here. So, so when I decided to do my MBA, so I had multiple choices. One from probably from one from IIM Lucknow, and if I remember correctly, one from IIM Kozhikode and another was from IIM Kashipur. And I choose IIM Kashipur, and I would firmly say that I had made a right decision, considering that the blend of analytics and management is very important. So this curriculum is a mix of both analytics and management, and you get an opportunity to choose your area and enrich your knowledge in a particular management subject. Say it, for example, as I was interested in more marketing and innovation, my whole of the subjects, if you look at it, like the subject which I chose, in fact, in the first few semester we had statistics 1 and 2, and then we had multivariate data analysis, and then I kind of choose most of the subjects which enabled me to move towards innovation. So those subjects were like consumer behavior, marketing analytics, B2B, and it was well blended by AI, machine learning, and NLP. And I am even talking about age when like 2022, when AI was still booming and when generative AI has still not yet come. So this course was really a very good confident booster for me, considering that it's not just if you do a typical AI course, you will be more of a programmer. If you do a pure management, courses, it is little pretty outdated. And this course was a beautiful blend of these two things. And in a way, it will help you not just to learn AI, it will help you to master the management subject along with that in a chosen area of your choice. Let's say, for example, in my case, it was marketing or innovation. In some other cases, it was probably finance, in HR, organization behavior, or if you want to go deep into some subject of machine learning or AI, also it is possible. Or even if you think of being analytic translator in terms of strategy in AI, also that is possible. So when I choose IIM Kashipur, and to be really honest, IIM Kashipur is more like a second home to me. I have spent almost six B school. Trust me, I've spent studying in six B school, and probably if I and now currently also I'm doing PhD from another IIM. And if I have to rate, IIM Kashipur is undoubtedly number one. First, because of the carefully crafted curriculum, and trust me, during those days there were you know seldom any institutes which were thinking on analytics MBA. So now there are many institutes which are on the similar line. But I am Kashipur was probably the second after I am Bangalore to think on course about analytics. That is number one. Second thing is the blending program. If you look at most of the other IIM, it's not more than 600 to 700 hours. So in IIM, Kashipur, it is almost 900 plus hours. That is second. And third, every semester you get an opportunity to come. And even in my case, the the project which I did it. I think they even have an innovation lab, which is in collaboration with IIT Roorkee also. They do not, treat an executive course and full time course in a separate way. They give equal importance to both of them, and the amount of knowledge which you get is commendable. So I strongly recommend. I hope I will not take much time. In case if you have any question, you can come back to me. And there were multiple experience for me, and there are many favorite professors for me. Even they are in touch with me. Even few of, I think, Professor Mala has left IIM Kashipur. She's in still touch with me. Professor Kumkum Bharati. So, of course, I don't have to speak about Professor Kunal and Sunil sir both. And I'm now talking about somebody who are not in this call. And I think IIM Kashipur has given every confidence in this world, having 19 years of experience for me to excel in corporate world. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Gautam. Thank you for your words. I hope we have had lots of insights about the program. Let's move to the Prabhu or Prasad or Yogesh, whoever want to start briefly about yourself, your journey, please.
I think I will leave Prashad to go first, and then I'll speak
You are
next.
the batchmate. You can decide about yourself.
Thanks for dropping that on me. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Myself, Prasad Ravangi. I am currently leading one of the digital products for one of the US MNCs. That's the digital measurement worldwide. And basically, regarding this program, as Gautam said, I'll not go. Gautam has mentioned a lot of details about the program within a short span. Thanks, Gautam. So it's a mix of analytics and it's a mix of management. And everybody has their own take on different subjects, what they want to focus more on, what they already know, right? So I'd like to talk on a few points that will be that might help yeah, everybody here in terms of the whole batch. Uh, First of all, I'll talk about the networking opportunity that we have here. Uh, the batch is being curated with the diverse background, right? So there will be professionals from different background. Get you will not get any other networking opportunity like this because everybody will be coming from different background. They will be trying to think about the analytics perspective. They'll be thinking about the management perspective, how they can imply that and apply that over in their different branches. So that gives you a lot of perspective building over this whole journey. Apart from that, I would say again, I would like to focus on networking part that you build through credibility. So everybody can focus on this part. They can share more within their peer groups, contribute more within their peer groups, so they can you guys can emphasize your own learning apart from what regular hours will be going through. Yeah, and then I'll talk about the campus because campus is one of the beautiful things that we have in IIM Kashipur. I will encourage other uh, every other person who is program to be on the campus, enjoy the campus vibe, and this will be a memory for lifelong because I still cherish it with Gautam, Prabhu, Yogesh.
Thank
That's
you.
all I think I'll mention. Yeah.
Thank you, Prasad. Thank you for your words. If I can remember rightly, in between the program or just after the program, you had the transition in your career as well. You shifted from one company to another company as well, no?
Yes, I was promoted definitely because I was able to make that impact while learning. I was able to showcase those learnings in my day-to-day work. I was able to contribute on that note, and I was able to better understand the C-suite commentary as well over the projects, over the product roadmaps, and that's where it led me to become to lead. They were they pushed the responsibility to lead the whole product itself. So that helped me take a leap in my journey.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much, Prasad. We do have an Prabhu with us. Prabhu and Prasad both are the first batch class representative, CRs of the class. And we have an Yogesh afterward, who is one of the topper of the class. So we're going to learn from him as well. So let's take Prabhu into discussion. Prabhu, briefly about yourself. Then we're going to take some questions after Yogesh going to also talk.
Absolutely, and thank you for inviting all of us. It's good to connect back and see all our friends together in a forum. And just to give an introduction, I currently work as a program manager with one of the leading healthcare company based out of Dubai. So I'll give you my journey to help you resonate what I was and how was the impact of this program, and how I was able to achieve my objectives out of this program. So basically, I'm from an operation background. Previously, I worked for Dell close to 8 years, and I was more into operations and business intelligence area. So widerly into operations, and I was looking into um, shifting my career towards analytics and data science. That was the intent when I was exploring the programs. Back then in 2022, we had a very limited option. Only IIM Bangalore and IIM Kashipur had a MBA program in analytics, and only one option I had was IIM Kashipur. Even now, everyone is following. There are a lot of other IIMs coming up with these sort of courses, including IIM Ahmedabad. So that was my objective, to get into management skills along with the analytics subjects. So that's how I started. And after joining the course, probably around 1.5 years, I joined to my current organization. And two key outcomes I was able to make is I was not from a programming background. I do not know much of the programming and SQL, or I'm not well versed with Python or anything as such. But this program gave me a platform to learn. Not only that, it doesn't only help me to learn, it helped me to give a cohort where I was able to learn from my peers. That is a very important thing. And second thing, I was aspiring to go outside and gain global exposure. So I wanted to work in a different regions. So that is also one of my objective. Back then, when I joined in my current organization, I was working there, and I got promoted after a year. So it was helpful for me to build the skills in IIM Kashipur along with my peers. What I see as a positive sign doing this course is I was able to connect with professor. Even sometimes they used to connect to a call till 11:30 p.m. or even late hours. I remember one of the professor. She was into marketing. Professor Preeti Narwal. Even she took a lecture at 8 p.m. till 8 p.m. on her birthday. So the dedicative professors were really helpful to run this program, and also it is very enthusiastic from their side to contribute to us. So this created a very nice ecosystem, and it is very fruitful for all of us. And many people may have an opinion. Okay, it's just an executive MBA, so there will be they will treat us separate. So I didn't feel that way. We were treated more better than regular students in a lot of other aspects, in terms of our support, and in terms of networking, in terms of, even if I want to publish a paper, I'm having easy access to reach to my professors. So overall, it was a great experience, and just thought to give you how was my journey towards IIM Kashipur MBA PMBA analytics program. And thank you for the opportunity to professors and everyone. Over to Professor Sunil.
Yeah, thank you, Prabhu. Thank you for your words. Let's move toward the Yogesh now. Yogesh, please go ahead.
Hello. Hello, everybody. Thank you, sir. Thank you uh, for giving this opportunity to talk about the course and ourselves. So basically, my case was a bit different. I was working in supply chain analytics for almost 10 years, and then I took decision to do this executive MBA in analytics. So after my masters in IIT Bombay, so I was working as a uh, supply chain analytics person for 10 years, handling forecasting. I was building data driven decision support systems for autonomous supply planning, demand planning, network optimization. And then really excelled in supply chain analytics part. And when it came to actually take a broader responsibilities like handle analytics for entire business vertical, and handle the team of business analysts and data scientists and software engineers like that. So I felt a need that I should take a management program. And while taking this management program, more focus was like um, I have to lead the analytics division. So it should be analytics and then plus general management. So then I started finding a course which has a perfect blend of this general management and analytics. And then I enrolled for this course in IIM Kashipur. And technically, to be frank, this program actually widened my scope in analytics itself. So from core expert in supply chain analytics, I learned marketing analytics here. I learned sustainability analytics here. I learned financial modeling here. I learned data science more in depth, NLPs, computer vision, and whatnot. So all those things I learned here. And then the impact of it, I could actually guide my team to solve the interdisciplinary problem. So when I mean by interdisciplinary problem is actually, for example, assume that supply chain analytics, we were solving a problem traditionally with forecasting and optimization and on from that perspective. But nowadays you see there is a disruptions going on due to this war, and there is a risk, and you have to have um, some mechanism to hedge this supply chain risk also. So with this course actually taught me that how we can solve that supply chain risk hedging problem by taking some insights from financial modeling. So that sort of interdisciplinary view or vision that I got from this particular course. um, then apart from core expertise of predictive and prescriptive analytics, I think this program actually also helps you build in reporting analytics part also, like where you run Tableau and then Power BI and their data pipelines and whatnot. It also empowers you with the design thinking, actually, like which is very much needed in product management, right? If you are managing the product, you need to have that user experience design through design thinking. So this particular there is a dedicated course for design thinking, and which is very helpful for product managers and who are aspiring product managers. And then this is a widening the scope of analytics that I could achieve with this course, and to grow vertically also, like from a supply chain analytics data scientist, I could become a data science leader with this particular course. And this course taught me very valuable lessons about the I would say sort of HR, or how to manage a team, or how to keep my team motivated, boost their productivity. Um, Also, like if you are going to handle a customer, then how to handle a customer account through financial accounting. How can you capitalize your expenses? How can you sort of prioritize right requirements based on complexity and all those things. So basically, uh, this course is, I think it's absolutely fantastic. It proved to be very fantastic course for me. I could actually upskill, I could stay relevant in analytics field, and also I could grow in the leadership role because of this particular course. And if any one of you resonates with what I'm saying, like or is in the same position what I was in, I would strongly recommend this course for that person. And regarding faculty, rigor of the course, and campus, believe me, it's awesome. So that would be my 2 cents about the course and everything.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Yogesh. I hope four of us has given a little bit idea about the program, about the course, curriculum, and many more things. As I told you, Prasad and Prabhu were the CR of the class. Gautam was one of the senior in the class, and Yogesh was one of the toppers. So we have a great words with the help of these four uh, students. Or now they become an alumni for us. Now, I request Newland team, if we already have some questions with us. If not, then ask all the students or uh, prospective students, those who have query questions, they can ask directly over here. If I can read it over here, one of the being written. So how are we gonna go, Megha?
Sir, I can take up the questions and then you or alumni can answer the same.
Yes, yes, please.
So thank you, sir, for your kind words, and thank you, alumni, for sharing your experience. So we'll go ahead and we'll take up the questions that participants have. So the first question that we have is, how does the Executive MBA in analytics have help working professionals transition into analytics-driven leadership roles, especially for candidates who who are not from a technical background?
Okay, I think Prabhu could be somebody who can help us on this line, Prabhu.
Absolutely. I think this is one of the, I'm the one of the example for this exact question, because when I wanted to get into a data science field industry, it was booming back then in 2020-21. So that time I took this course. I have no idea about Python or any SQL programming back then, because my work scope was not required for those skills in my workspace. So after joining here, I was able to start taking up courses, and because we had a lot of courses related to SQL, we have a dedicated course for visualization, and we have a course for Python, Python and business analytics. So you will be absolutely able to learn all those things. It will be mostly integrated to MBA curriculum since it is focused on the analytics. Also, post that, I was able to transition into the similar role. So my focus is now I'm not into a core analytics person, but I have a team who is very effectively handling analytics area. So I was able to interact quite easily. So I hope I shed some insight about your question.
Thank you, Prabhu. Next question, Megha.
Thank you, Prabhu. So the next question is, apart from theoretical concepts, what kind of real industry projects or capstone projects are included so that we can apply analytics tools in real business situations?
Uh, Anybody want to talk? Prasad or Yogesh, or should I? Prasad, do you want to give little insights? Like, okay,
So
so
sorry,
let me
I missed the question. What was the
Okay,
question about?
question is about other than theoretical aspects being teach, what sort of practical opportunity, practical exposure a student do have? Like what sort of like a project they can work on, live project they can work on, as some sort of CIS or individual study they want to do research or something like that in this line. If I can give a little idea, in between you people can also chip in. With respect to this particular program, yes, theoretical knowledge and practical exposure come because we are an executive batch, you know. So all individuals are belong to industry only. So the classes is gonna be more dynamic, more discussion oriented rather than just one side of conversation from the faculty. So it's more on the class participation, more learning from each other, peer learning, very important one. And in program also, we have an opportunity where individual can take CIS. CIS is in course of independent studies, where whichever professor they want to work on, they can select that and they can start working on any real life project. Likewise, in each courses, we have in this most of time this component called project. So we expect all the students to take up something live project from their industry and try to solve it. Sometimes this would be in an individual form. Individual student have to take up this project. Sometimes, most of the times, been in a group form. Whenever there would be a group project, it's a great opportunity where multiple people coming from multiple background and they're working on a certain problem and they're trying to solve. So how they're approaching to the problem, what sort of mechanism they're going to use to solve the problem. This is a great opportunity to learn. We have had as far as our courses is concerned, and we have an more than I think between 40 to 50 courses across 2 years. So you're gonna have an ample opportunity with respect to all the subjects and learn. Anything specific if you want to talk about, Prasad, with respect to your learning journey?
Yes, regarding the projects, I would like to highlight this part of project in each subject, which is part of the curriculum. So that helps in You get into the deep knowledge of what you have learned theoretically, and then you can pick up any data. It can be of your own company, or you can mask it, bring that data to your team, prepare a report around it. And let's say if you're from, if you're not, let's say the subject is of marketing, if you're not from marketing, somebody from your group could be part of some marketing division, right? That person can help more, and you can gain through that. Apart from that, about the data now, we have a lot of data sources, open web data sources that are there. If not, then you can also bring your own individual data from your company if through masking also, if that permits. Otherwise, through the open data sources, most of the real world challenges can be observed, understood, and applied based on what you have learned theoretically.
Great. Thank you, Prasad. We can take next question now.
Thank you, Prasad. So the next question we have is, which analytics tools will we get hands-on exposure to during the program, such as Python, R, SQL, AI, or machine learning, and to what depth?
Anybody who can add? Because I think whatever been said, everything been covered. But you people have already gone through, so that you can better help us.
Probably I can take up this question.
Yeah,
I
please.
think whenever any programming language, it's a basic premise of this course. So rather, I would say that this course is more application oriented. And let's talk about multivariate data analysis. In multivariate data analysis, you can get to a depth where you are understanding the consumer centric problem solving skill using R programming. That was one of the, kind of experience where I got, where you have case study based programs. Another, you also get into the depth of the problem by solving complex issues. So in every, as I think as Prasad already spoke, in every subject you have a mini project. Apart from that, you have research based project as well. So these are a scope where you can extend your study. But as far as programming language is concerned, it's just a basic premise. You in this course you even have opportunity to go deep. For example, you will learn Python in NL. When we had that opportunity, of course, it depends on the elective which you guys are taking. But when we had the opportunity, we had opportunity to learn machine learning using Python. We had opportunity to learn deep learning using Python. We also had opportunity to learn NLP again using Python. So we had opportunity to learn R programming as a separate course. We again had opportunity to learn R programming through even multivariate data analysis, and we had opportunity to learn SPSS in marketing analytics. You had also opportunity to learn SQL and advanced Excel. So more than anything, this course is a blend of case study as well as a deep understanding of the subject plus analytics. Or even as I already told you, you have even opportunity to get deep into a particular subject uh, and apply analytics there, or you can understand the strategic part of it, or even you can think of it like a more advanced machine learning course as well. It depends on the experience and your expectation.
Great. Thank you.
Professor
Thank you.
Sunil sir,
Yes,
I
please.
think I just want to highlight this important part. I think I missed out. Maybe you can more in details of it. During the CIS project, I was able to, I had the opportunity to have multiple databases. I think CMI database is one of the important crucial database that I was able to access with this opportunity. So while doing the capstone project, you have a good amount of economic data, good amount of data, like the databases which are not usually free, right? And that you can avail through this opportunity. You can get those data points and use that for the project purpose. That is also there.
Yeah. Thank you, Prasad. Megha, we can take the next question.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. So, could you, the next question is, could you share more details about the international exchange opportunities and how participants can benefit from them?
So I think on this regard, I cannot definitely talk, but before that, let's hear from Gautam because Gautam enjoyed the Greece journey, no?
Yeah, I think out of all these four people, I was the only guy who went to the international immersion. So first of all, I'll tell you. So there was one conversation with one of my friend who was choosing IIM Lucknow because of international immersion. But when it came to IIM Kashipur, they did not even advertise it. But when we had to travel to international immersion, we had 3 to 4 choices. Even I remember we had choice to go to Germany, we had choice to go to Greece, and we had 2 universities from US as well. So in our case, we choose Alba University from Greece, and we had opportunity to go deep into sustainability, blue ocean strategy, and also some kind of innovation. So it was both practical and it was both theoretical as well as strategic. So even the concepts which I learned from Alba University in Greece, especially on blue ocean strategy, was something which I still apply in my organization. And not just that, just to be very honest, off late I've been given the responsibility of AI strategy for whole company also. It's almost consists of 1,000 people in Havens. And this is because of the Executive MBA which I did in IIM Kashipur. So Alba was a good blend of strategy and sustainability. And the blue ocean strategy which I learned in Alba is something which I really apply even in my each and every innovation projects.
Great. Thank you, Gautam. I hope it's been answered all the queries related to international immersion program. We can have next question, Megha.
Mr. Varun is asking, what is the typical profile of participants in terms of work experience and industry represented in the cohort?
Okay. If you're going to talk about the batch size, we have a diverse people. Like Gautam is coming from an uh, industry where experience of having like a 15 to 20 year of experience. Basically, you can have a cohort belong from computer science and IT background. Yeah, major number of people. But we have a diverse background. People, they are from the healthcare, many of them from pharma. In current batches, there are many people from the automotive and construction background as well. So it's a blend of experience and the year of experience. There are many people, those who are having experience more than 20, 25 years as well. So all across the industry people we have in the program. If something can be added by Prasad or Prabhu, because you are the CR, so you might be having a little more idea about your batchmates at that time. If you want to give a
Absolutely.
little idea about it. Yeah.
So, as far as I remember, we were having a very huge diversity, even from healthcare to airlines. So, one is, I'm not taking names, but uh, one of our batchmate was working in UK. She is into airlines, and she was even non a technical person, and later she joined as a data engineering role from the non-tech to technical role. Apart from that, I have seen from manufacturing, and I have seen people even from pure medical background. So one of the batchmate, she is from Kolkata, and she have her own organization, and she is into purely into healthcare. So we have a pretty much diverse background in our batch, 2022 to 24. And I have seen a lot of people from consulting. I could see people from all big fours and all the tech companies like IT industries, and these were the industry we had in our batch. Maybe all those details the participant can check in our IIM Kashipur website and
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
have a better idea.
Yeah. So we have an, as rightly mentioned by Prabhu, we have a batch profile available for all the participants and their respective industry experience, which industry they belong in our website. So just visit our website and go to the Executive MBA Analytics Program page. You're going to see all the batches from the first batch until fourth batch. This is the first fifth batch we are actually planning to start from coming months onward. Yeah, we can have next question now.
Thank you, sir. So next question we have from Komal. In the second year, how flexible are the electives, and can we focus more on a particular domain like marketing analytics, finance analytics, or AI?
Yes, with respect to this, each year we float the electives. We ask all the areas to float an elective for us, and it depends on the individuals. Like all the students, they can take whichever subject they want to take up, which particular profile they want to go about it. If they want to go on a marketing side or finance side, or analytics or AI or whichever, HR side, there are many people those who go for. And keeping that in mind, they gonna have their offering and they can select the elective. So they can focus on those paths. It's altogether depends on the students and the whole batch actually how we are looking for. You anybody can talk on this line based on your experience how you go about it with respect to your elective subscription. If you want to say something, keeping your interest in mind.
I think I had already made this point.
Yeah.
I was more interested in innovation and marketing. So whenever I choose subject, I was choosing subjects which are relevant to that. For example, even so, this course is a blend of both management and analytics. And even when it comes to analytics, you may have to choose some subject in analytics and some subject which are in the management areas as well. So when it came to me, for example, in the first 2 years, there were subjects. First year, there were subjects on basics of marketing and marketing management, and there was subject design thinking, and then consumer behavior and B2B, and adding on that more specialized course like multivariate data analytics and marketing analytics. And then I was fortunate to do 6 to 7 months program in innovation, which is blending both marketing and product. So in nutshell, like uh, I exactly got what I wanted, what I had planned, and in a way, it helped my career as well. So my focus was more into marketing and innovation management, which I was able to completely curate from this course.
Thank you, Gautam. On this
Thank you
line,
so
like
much.
it depends on the individual interest. You're gonna have an ample opportunity to build your plan or subjective knowledge. Actually, yeah. Next question we can take. Next question.
So, Mr. Rajkumar is asking, does the Executive MBA program offer any career transition support or industry networking opportunities or placement assistance for experienced professionals?
Okay. Yeah. The question being asked by whom? Rajkumar. Okay.
Right, sir.
Ha. So I think Prabhu have already talked about the industry or a network opportunity, networking opportunity. We're gonna definitely talk about it. Uh, and career transition thing we already discussed with Prabhu and Prasad, how they've been in the program and it's been helpful for them to build any skill sets and that actually reflect into their performance in the industry, and they were able to make it to the bigger role responsibilities, placement assistant thing and all. But let's little bit talk about it so that we can have some more uh, people query can be answered over here. Prabhu, if you can just help some of our participants, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is a very, very important question, and most of us choose because of this particular reason. Be it any course, even if it is the certification or if we learn any other new courses, our focus will be the outcome of it. So, if I go for this course, will I get a placement? Is one of the good question. Even I had this question when I joined. My answer to this is. Um, if you go even to Harvard or Oxford executive courses, they do not have a placement cell, but they do have a networking place. That is the way they network. They do not have a specific cell which is working to get a job placement done, because it happens in the very earlier stage, like 0 to 3 or 4 year experience. It is easy to give give guidance or create a ecosystem. After 4 plus year or 5 plus years of experience, I think mostly it works through referral, and mostly it based on the individual interest. So it cannot be generalized in nature. So Executive MBA itself will stand for um, it may not be applicable as a placement because the nature itself very different, because every batchmate will have their own desires. For an example, if we take a regular IIM Kashipur MBA course, so someone will choose finance because they want to get into finance, right? So someone who comes into analytics, they will have objective. Okay, this is what I want to achieve. I want to become an analytics manager, or I want to become a senior data scientist with the management skills. So those people will join the program and do the networking on themselves. That's how it works globally. So here also the similar way. For my particular cases, I was easily able to get referrals from this program. Even one of our batchmates, Mr. Gautam, and we have a couple of other folks who are quite senior in the industry, like they have more than 20 plus years of experience, and we were able to get mentored very easily through the, and they were able to help us whenever we have a doubt, and if we require referral, we reach out to them and we help each other. That's how the placement works with the Executive MBA program. I hope I answered your question, Rajkumar.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank
I
you so
think
much.
Prasad want to add something over here.
Yes, sir. Actually, I mean, it's not your only batch that you would be networking with, right? There would be two batches that would be there, right? As you join, there would be a senior batch, right? That you guys can closely work with them. Apart from that, the uh, you are an official alumni of the IIM Kashipur, so that makes a lot bigger difference into your, that you are having as a networking platform, right? For us, we have the opportunity to connect with all the other alumni through uh, uh, the instant messages like WhatsApp or so, right? We have different groups. Uh, yeah, from time to time, I think every year we have a two to three meetups in different cities that are planned, and successfully we have it in Mumbai, I guess, and upcoming is in Hyderabad, right? And through those meets also you can network with people, and I think everything else is just mentioned by Prabhu already.
Thank you, Prabhu and Prasad. Rightly mentioned, uh, with respect to all these queries, especially related to placement, networking, and career transition thing. As rightly mentioned by Prabhu, like in the start of your career, like 2-3 years, you need some sort of help. But when you are in a middle age, in case after 4 years or 5 years, you need referral, or you need a peer who can help you in terms of transition or a networking opportunity. And this is where this particular program given an opportunity to interact with your colleagues in some same batch, maybe in your junior batch as well as senior batch as well, because we do have an alumni portal where everybody is enrolled from the first batch onward. Even there is no differentiation between executive MBA and MBA or MBA analytics. We have a batch started from 2011 onwards. So there are like all alumni already there. And there are various projects we are already currently working where we are also want all the alumni should interact each other, try to build a relationship among them, and try to help each other whenever there is a necessary. So these sort of things we do on multiple time, and likely rightly mentioned by Prasad that we our alumni office generally organize all these events, meet up that help to learn about each other and try to build new relationship, new networking opportunity, and that is how actually everybody uh, taking each other forward. Actually, that is what generally been offered over here. I think most of the question been answered by Prabhu and Prasad for us. Let's move to the next question now, Megha.
Okay, thank you. So the next question is, considering the program fee of around 12 lakh, how do alumni typically measure ROI in terms of career progression, promotion, or role changes?
Okay. Now I think one of you, the student can only answer this question. How ROI gonna be? What was the question? Could you repeat the Megha for us?
Yes, sir. So considering the program fee around 12 lakhs, how do alumni typically measure ROI in terms of progression, promotions, or role changes?
Okay, any one of you want to talk about it, this line?
So I can take up this question. So basically, see, first of all, it's our responsibility to get ROI. So it depends from student to student. But having said that, even after when I joined this course, almost I was with 17 years experience and now I'm closing at 20 or 21. At least I can say I have 10x ROI here because in my case, not just I was promoted, I was even given a complete, responsibility for AI strategy. It's not just about working in AI. I got the responsibility for complete AI strategy. If it is, and also the given the, opportunity for global student exchange exposure and state of art curriculum, case studies and all, I would at least expect a ROI of 5x to 10x. And again, it depends on how serious you are in the efforts which you put. And I would highly recommend that if you go for every campus, immersion program, take up all the assignments seriously and probably put right effort which enables you to enrich your knowledge in a right way of in a way that the stream which you have chosen is and it should be more beneficial to the stream which you have chosen. And if all this comes together, I think that the ROI will be at least 5x.
Thank you, Gautam. Uh, I
Uh,
Thank you
think we
so
have
much.
answered this query. Yes. Prabhu, want to add something?
yeah, that was well said by Mr. Gautam because the ROI is subjective to individuals. So my ROI was my break even was achieved in the first during my course itself when I switched the job. So if you have an objective to build your career into analytics plus management role, it is very easy to happen, which is my case. However, it is depending on the individual desires. For an example, you want to get into a role for that. Fundamentally, we need to build skills. This particular course will give a ecosystem to build your skills. Also, network with the people who have the similar experience or the industry experience, and you can even go through the batch profile, and that would be your ROI. When you connect with the peers, when you get a mentor, when you get an ecosystem, when you build skills, the ROI will automatically taken care itself. So I believe that would be the ROI from my perspective. Over to Professor Sunil.
Yeah. Thank you, Prabhu. I hope we have answered this question. And let's move to the next question now, Megha.
Yes, sir. So, Mr. Rahul is asking, I have 20 years of industry experience. However, I have done 10 plus 2 plus 3 diploma. Will I be eligible for this?
Okay, a 20 year of experience, 10 plus 2 plus 3 means 10th class plus 2, 12th plus 3, 3 means UG,
Right,
undergrad, no?
right.
So if you have an UG, then definitely you are eligible for this particular program. Uh, it's good to have an experience, especially 20-year experience. Like we can have hardly few people in each batches. We can have 3, 4 people only. It's not like all. A maximum batch size, we can have people from 4, 5 year experience to 10, 15 years experience. So yes, if you have an undergrad degree, any of the undergrad degree, you are very much eligible. It's because it's a PG program. And what was the question other than this?
So, next question we have, since most participants are working professional, how
Uh-huh.
manageable is the weekend class schedule with assignments and projects? So basically, class runs around Saturday and Sunday, 9:15 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. So how manageable it is?
I think we can take help of Prasad over here. Let's let's learn from him because they are the best person to help us to learn. Yeah, Prasad, how we are able to manage that?
I think first of all, the dedication, as Gautam was mentioning previously, right? When we're talking about the ROI, right? And this program is designed for around 900 hours, right? We have a lot of content, we have a lot of subjects there, right? And right amount of effort and dedication is required, right? So we cannot deny the fact that uh, that on your whole every Saturday, Sunday almost will be packed, right? Until unless it's kind of a national holiday or some kind of like big festival holiday, right? That dedication is required. It's not only student side dedication. I see that from every professor who came on Saturdays, Sundays, even night, whenever some doubts are there, there are some doubt solving sessions that are kept through, right? So I think the how to manage it is moreover that would definitely you would need some family support, right? Because you're working, right? And I think since we were able to make through, and then there are other batches who were able to make through, learn through this, uh, uh, have an impact in their own careers, right? I think everybody can do it. It's a I think that how I think about it. It would be tough, but maybe I can say it's easy to climb the ladder, but it would be only easy when you um, try doing that. Keep doing that, you would be able to achieve that. And I think it goes through even after that. So after completing the program, I was able to feel my Saturday Sundays were vacant. So I mean, you get a mindset to be occupied uh, with the intellectuals you have, right? Throughout this program, and then afterwards you feel that okay, I should read about uh, a particular subject more, right? And then you get engage into that. Yeah, that's the sense from my side.
Thank you, Prasad. Rightly mentioned by Prasad, like whenever you're going to start a program, obviously initially you're going to find it difficult to manage, but first term, actually first few months, 1, 2 months, but once you get adjusted in the environment and the way the program functions, and the way you have to deal with the pressure, the requirement, you get adjusted and there is no problem. And whenever I talk about the students, especially from second term onward, everybody is still, they know that how to manage things and all. And once they finish the program after their last term, and there is no classes being scheduled from there on, they think is what to do actually. There is nothing to do because we have a habit of continuously interacting on Saturday, Sunday, exploring new thing, learning new thing, what to do. So this is a great opportunity and it's build that learning attitude. And that is something actually been a very good thing going forward in the career where people try to learn so many new things there on. We have had many of our students, especially from your batch, we have had one of our colleague who've been trying to get in so many degree PhD afterward. Like recently, Gautam is also pursuing the PhD, and we have had other members are also pursuing the PhD. So this is how there's a requirement. They are exploring new skill sets, new learning opportunities. So that is what the mindset building, the the what you can say the attitude building, habit building process. It can take you further wherever you want to go. It's up to you, individual actually. Yeah, Megha, next question if you have.
So these are the only questions received as of now.
Okay.
So if it is okay, we can close the session for today.
Last call you can make if further query we have last 1, 2 minutes we
Yes.
can wait. If we have any further query, please shoot. We are in the end of the webinar right now. Thank you so much, Gautam, Prabhu, and Prasad. Most of the query been resolved, and we responded really well. So thank you first and foremost to taking your time. And we are waiting for 1, 2 minutes. If somebody have any query, they can definitely ask. In between, once again, I actually have a few words for all of you. Actually, it's good to see after a long time. And I can understand that you are busy doing so many things. But even after that, on Saturday, on weekend, you been joined with us for 1 hour. That's actually showcase the ecosystem we built it during our interactions. And we still miss actually because you are the first batch, no? So still I have fond memories of discussion with the Prabhu And Gautam, I called you, Gautam, been called next year just after that to interact with one of the junior batch. Maybe in coming days, I'm going to call one of you to interact with the coming batch actually. So it's great to see you again. Prasad, we were talking about once I'm going to finish the degree, what sort of, no, is industry going to recognize this degree or not? Is how this degree going to take me towards my future goals and all. There are so many conversations I still remember. And we tried everything possible because it was in first year and first batch was getting passed out in 2024. Thereon, I see that already, industry have already recognized the degree and because they knew that it's coming out from one of the IIMs and having said that rigor and all, we already talked about it. So on these lines, we had never had this sort of discussion thereon, but this is what the best part of the initial discussion. So much of learning for us as well by the first batch only, because the first batch had put so many things into perspective, questions, query, and so many suggestions that help us to build further the program. So thank you for all of you. Actually, you have helped us to improve, and we are continuously learning even after that and improving. In coming days also, whenever you can contribute, you are always welcome.
Absolutely glad to be joining back and guiding our next batches.
So Prabhu have provided the LinkedIn link over here. So anybody who want to contact Prabhu or any of our member, their profile is already there in the website, institute website. So they can connect with us. They can connect to the annual team. I think it's time to say thank you to all of you, and let's bind up the webinar now.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining, and thank you so much, the alumni, for giving your time, and the participants as well. So if in case you have still any doubts or any queries, you can reach out to us at the given email ID and the contact number in the chat box, and our team will be happy to assist you.
Thank you, Prasad. Thank you, Gautam. Thank you, Prabhu, for joining.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. See you.